YouTube, what's going on? It's Angel Ayana, and today I am going to be talking to you about your waiting season. Let's go ahead and get started. So 3 questions that we're really going to be talking about today is, what do you do in your waiting season? Did God forget about you? And are you alone? Those are the 3 questions. We're going to go into a story and kind of see where we are, see where this person was. And thank God gave us the Holy Bible, right? He put it in people's hearts to write this story, to give us hope on the planet, to let us know that Jesus Christ lives and we can make it because so many people before us made it. So today I'm going to be talking about Joseph. You probably heard about Joseph. You probably heard about Joseph. And this is all in Genesis chapter 37. So you can go read the story for yourself. So Jacob had a son named Joseph, and he had plenty of other children. I can't keep up with their names: John, Bob, Rob, Blah. We're specifically talking about Joseph today. And Jacob loved Joseph. He loved him, he loved him, he loved him just like my mama loved me, just like your mama probably loved you. And he just adored his son. He adored all his children, but he really, really loved Joseph. And his brothers were a little jealous of that. That spirit of jealousy. That spirit of jealousy would kill you. It was the cause of the first murder in the Bible. So watch out for those types of spirits. But let's keep going because we're going to get our 3 questions answered. So boom, Joseph told them one day, I have big dreams and aspirations, and God told me, I'm going to win. I'm going to make something out of myself. I'm going to come out of this situation, y'all. Like, just talking to your brothers and sisters, I want to own a hair salon. I want to own a nail salon. I want to go to school. I want to get a doctoral degree. I really want to win in this life. That's how Joseph was talking. That's how his mind didn't stay in, I'm going to just be broke for the rest of my life. I'm going to just be stealing and robbing and killing. No, he really wanted to make something of himself. So he's just chatting with his brothers, and they hating self. Just couldn't be happy for him. They couldn't stand him, could not stand Joseph, okay? So one day, the brothers was always scheming and a little messy, and just always just like real shady, to be honest. So they had went somewhere without Joseph, and Joseph went looking for him like a good brother would. He just wanted to feel included, just wanted to be a part, like all of us do. And once he went to find them, like in another city, they spotted him before he spotted me. So say Joseph cut down the street and we all together and we peep him and we already don't like him, and they like, oh, here come the dreamer, here come the accomplisher. Here comes the person that want to make something out of themselves. Ugh, we don't like them. Like, ooh. No shade, like, okay. So they see him, and that is another thing. Let's stop there. Let's put a pin in that part. That is why be cautious of even family members, because family members, friends, whoever, people you don't know, stay away from people that's haters and got a hating spirit and got a jealous spirit, because they will kill you. Like, I promise you, they'll be the reason that you about dead. Okay, but let's keep going on with the story. So boom, the brothers hanging out at the store. We're just gonna say they're at the store. They see Joseph come down the street. They like, oh, here he come. The man that wanna be a millionaire, here he come. Here he come. So they spot him, and they like, y'all, today we gonna kill him. Excuse me? Today you're gonna kill him? That's how bad you are? So yeah, they was that angry. Like, they wanted to take it there. He said, y'all, this what we gonna do. When he get up here, we gonna kill him, and we gonna throw him in a hole, and we gonna go back, and we gonna tell our dad, who loved him so much, that an animal ate him. That's exactly what these people said, okay? Then a man named Reuben at the store. And that's why God always have a ram in the bush, or somebody listening, watching, angels here on earth protecting us. So first question, are you alone? Well, the third question, are you alone? You're never alone. If God is with you, like my dad taught me, The rain is with you. The wind is with you. The sun is with you. The birds are with you. Everything that God created, he's with you. So look at Reuben. Reuben, I don't even know exactly who Reuben is. If one of y'all could tell me who Reuben is, that'd be nice. But Reuben heard what the brothers were saying and was like, whoa. Y'all a little nuts. Y'all a little crazy, you know? So Reuben heard what they was about to do. And he was like, shed no blood on them. You know, like, don't try to kill this man. Like, y'all taking it too far. We see y'all don't like him, but let him live. Y'all going too far. So he was like, don't shed no blood on him, but still throw him in the pits. Still throw him in the pits. And so they kind of calmed down because they saw that another person, you know, was listening to the story. So Joseph came up to his brothers like, hey, you know, John, Bob, what's good? Not even knowing these folks trying to kill him. You see what I'm saying? They stripped the man of his clothes, honey, and threw him into a pit with no water. Whew. But at first, their original plan was to kill him. God had somebody listening and convinced the man not to do it. That was already the first blessing. So are we ever alone? No. God is always with you. It could be a stranger saving your life. So never think that you are alone. You might feel alone, but you aren't alone. God is already 10 steps ahead of you in your plan. So never alone. So then, this is God again. God is working again. So listen to the story. God is here again. So first, God brought the first angel. I believe God used Reuben to not kill him, because if he was dead, then what? You just dead. You see what I'm saying? So that was the first blessing, getting thrown into the pit alive, because at first the brothers wanted to kill him. Then it's the second blessing. So the brothers walk away after they throw him in the hole with no water. And one of the brothers named Judah look at the other brothers like, man, what profits if we gonna just sit him in here and just let him die in the pit? Let's sell him. Let's make some money off of this. Let's make some money. We could go buy a new house. We can go get a Coca-Cola. Like, let's really sell this man. What is it gonna do for us just leaving him here? That's the second blessing. That's the second blessing. That was the second blessing. Listen to the end of the story. You probably already know how the story, but we're going to go through it because it's good. It's good. It's tea. So they pretty much sold them for 11 grams of silver. I don't know how much that is. I'll look it up on Google and maybe put it on the screen. It's not enough. Why would you sell your brother? Real trifling. Watch out for trifling people and jealous people. I told y'all, watch out for that. Watch out for that spirit. So they pulled their brother out of the pit and sold him into slavery. And they took him to Egypt. So at this moment, we're going to stop right here because now we can answer a few of our questions. So the original questions are, what do I do in my waiting season? Did God forget about you? And are you alone? So we already pretty much answered, are you alone? Because like I said, God already sent two angels. I believe he used the brother to say, hey y'all, why are we really trying to just leave him here to die? Let's sell him. That might seem a little harsh, but at the end, he got the glory out of this, okay? So that seems a little harsh. But that was a blessing, and Reuben was a blessing. So even though Joseph was physically alone, God was using other people to pull him through, because God already knows our end, our beginning. He already written our whole book. Like, I'm looking at this book telling y'all a story. God already written it out. They're trying to kill you, but they setting you up to be a queen. Oh, yes. Okay, let's finish the story. So at this point in the story, Joseph has been literally betrayed by his own siblings. That's where we are in this story, okay? Imagine waiting. So he was in slavery. They sold him into slavery. So he's sitting and he's waiting. No hope. Imagine being a slave. You like, what is life? What is going on? Like, am I going to be able to get out of this? Am I ever going to be able to be free? Am I ever going to be able to have a wife, have children, do anything? Like, I'm sitting here waiting in slavery. I was traded on by my own brothers, by my own flesh. Joseph was in a waiting season, in a waiting period. He was waiting. Did God forget about you? Let's finish the story to see if Joseph was forgotten. And he's definitely not alone because, like I said, Reuben and the brother Judah definitely were angels in disguise. Both of them were being used by God, in my opinion, to get him exactly where he needed to be. There will be glory after this, like the song, there will be glory after this. So y'all won't believe, Reuben originally told them, this was very interesting when I was reading this morning. It was just interesting to me to see that Reuben went back to the hole. So it was just amazing. If they would have left him in the hole, I believe God would have got him out of that hole. I believe that. Like, Reuben went back and said, well, dog, he's gone. He's gone. And he didn't know what happened. He didn't know that the brothers sold him into slavery and he was on his way to Egypt. He didn't know that. But Reuben was going to come back and get his dog. See, that's love. God uses people we don't even know to come get us out of a hole that your family member dug for you. That's deep. That's the type of God we serve. Using people you don't even know to get you out of a situation that people you thought were blood related, never gonna trade on you and pull you out of. So that's amazing too. Those little details I just wanted to say. So anyway, let's finish the story about the trifling brothers. So the trifling brothers went back to the dad and took Joseph, because they stripped him of all his clothes. They killed the goat. They was dealing with some problems. The brothers, God forgive them, because the brothers killed the goat, made Joseph's clothes bloody, went and told the dad. An animal ate the man up, killed the man into pieces. The dad was mourning, sad, lost his son that he loved so much, and your other children were the ones that did it. So the dad is mourning. He don't even know his child is in Egypt, sold into slavery by his other kids for 11 grams of silver. Some trifling people in the Bible, and still to this day. But the 3 questions, let's go back to the 3. What do you do in your waiting season? In your waiting season, you keep believing, you keep trusting, even in slavery, even in depression, even while dealing with anxiety, even dealing with snakes, and even dealing with untrustworthy family members, and even dealing with people that will want to see you dead. Keep serving, keep believing, keep praising. In slavery, praise. While depressed, praise. While sad, praise. While you're crying, praise. In a car accident, praise. While you any situation, find the way to turn the glory back to God, and God will pull you through every time. I just seen it, and I seen it in this. This story is great. I love it. So the trifling brothers went back to the dad, told the dad an animal ate them. A lion like the police, y'all. Lying like the police. The brothers went back to the dad, told him that an animal ate his baby. The dad said he lost his son. Son sold into slavery. So in your waiting season, I said praise through it all. Keep your head up even if it's so hard. Just believe God enough. Have faith hard enough to believe God can pull you through anything. The worst of the worst. The worst of the worst. Have enough faith to just keep believing, keep praising, keep giving God the glory, and you will see the glory after this. That's our theme song for this video. We love it. That's our theme. So are you alone? We already said you're not alone. God sent Reuben back to the pit that he told the brothers, the trifling brothers, to put him in because they were about to kill the man, and he was going to get the man out. But they sold him into slavery, which sounds like a real sad story. I should really be crying right now, makeup on the floor. But just wait. Just wait. Just wait. Glory after this. Glory after this. Glory after this. All right. So, after the brothers sold Joseph into slavery, I'm pretty sure Joseph felt alone, betrayed, sad, angry, left out. All he wanted to do was fit in my opinion. He went looking for the brothers. He went looking for them, you know, and these are the same people that sold him into slavery. But to finish this story off, because I know I did a lot of talking, and I hope you all enjoyed it. But Joseph at the end, our theme song has been Glory After This. But Joseph at the end of this story becomes the second in command in Egypt. The second in command. He went from a slave to the second most important person in Egypt. Do y'all hear that? Like, do you not understand how big that is? That is insane. But that's the type of God we serve. And that's why you have to look at trials. And I wrote that down. Hold up. Most of the time, God takes us through tests to give us a big testimony. So when you see problems coming and betrayal coming and sadness coming and grief coming, it is something around that corner that is going to blow your mind. Which is why in our waiting season, don't quit, don't stop, don't give up. Because if you stop, if you give up, if you stop praising, if you stop committing, if you stop going and serving, your story won't be glorified. The people that really is and truly is connected to God, they praise God the most when they're going through it. You don't fall, because that's when the devil can use your mind and yikes. We're not even gonna go into that. We're gonna, even through tests, God takes us through tests to build our testimony. So anyway, let's get back to Joseph and the end of his story. Joseph becomes the second in command in Egypt. And it's so funny, guys. God said he would use our enemies as our footstools one day. So the same people that thought they were laughing at us will be asking us for some help. And that's just the truth. So anyway, Joseph, God had placed Joseph in a position so high and so glory-filled that his brothers ended up really struggling really bad, because what I also believe, very strong belief, what you place in the ground, what holes you dig for another, you might as well have digged a hole before you first. You don't walk around and you plant bad seeds into the world, into life, into people, and be a mean and spiteful and jealous and hateful person, because that same energy is going to return to you. So what you give out is what you will get in. Always remember that. So don't try to dig a hole for nobody, because I hope you got some knee pads and a helmet, because the hole gonna hit you first. It's not good to plant bad seeds. The seeds you plant in the ground is so important. They planted really bad seeds for Joseph, but unfortunately their story did not end as great and grand as they thought it was. They were hungry, so they were actually coming to Egypt to ask for some help and for some food, because they were hungry. Their kids ain't even had nothing to eat. And when they got to Egypt, guess who they had to ask for something to eat? Two. They had to ask the person they put in the pit and didn't even know it was him. God will bring you out of a situation looking so good. When people thought you was down, when people thought you ain't had no hair, your hair fell out, your lashes fell off, you went bald, you got a bald spot on the top of your head. And the same people that might have cut your hair and made you bald will have to come ask you for some hair growth. But when they did come and they asked for some food, Joseph did not have a mean spirit, a revengeful spirit. He actually forgave them, which God wants us to do. So never hold grudges or malice, or just keep all that stuff bottled up, because God forgives us 100 times a day. So we should be able to forgive a person once a year. If you got one person you mad with, you know what I'm saying? And it was so amazing. But I'm about to close this out, and we're going to go through our 3 questions one more time, and I hope this encouraged somebody. Joseph said, what you meant for evil, what the trifling brothers meant for evil, if they would have never put him in the pit, if one of the brothers would have never thought, and that was God getting in his mind, telling him to sell him, which they thought was, oh, he gonna be so poor for the rest of his life. Oh, he gonna be in slavery for the rest of his life. They would have never put him in that position. He would not have been the second in command in Egypt. Okay? So God uses our test to make a testimony, but it's up to us to fight through the test and not stop, not give in, not give up. That's how we lose. The only way you can lose if you don't keep trying, keep going, keep praising, keep giving, keep serving, and watch God bring you through. So back to our 3 questions, because this video went over my limits, but I enjoyed it. What do you do in your waiting season? You pray, you fast, you work hard, you don't give up. You don't. You keep God first in everything you do, and watch you come out. There will be glory after this. There will be glory after they strip your clothes, throw you in a pit, and try to kill you. There will be glory after they pull you out the hole, sell you into slavery. There will be glory after this, because you became the second in command. That's the type of God we serve, taking you from slavery to priesthood. How you gonna go from the lowest of the pyramid to the highest of the pyramid? That's the type of God we serve, so we gotta walk around like it. You hear me? Did God forget about you? You know he didn't. But I'm here to remind you, no, he did not. He didn't forget about Joseph. He didn't forget about Mary. He didn't forget about Angel. He didn't forget about whoever is watching this video. He did not forget about you. So get up and keep going. Are you alone? Absolutely not. That's the best thing I love about God. God provides everything we need. People we didn't even know he was using to get us to where we need to be. He uses people every single day, and I'm grateful for it. So if you love this message, if you like this message, if you would love to see more videos like this, please comment down below and let me know. This is definitely out of my element. This is my first time ever doing something like this. I apologize if I was all over the place, but I just love God so much. I just get so excited. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on all platforms at Angel Ayana. And I will see y'all in my next video. Bye, guys.